Okay, folks, I've got a lot of projects going on here, right? So you guys know that about my lift project, right? So that's still going on. I'm missing parts, but I'll do a video based on that. I've got this project, which is my transmission is still not engaging, and this time around, I broke the master cylinder, so I have to replace that, right? I've got my Sienna, which I'm starting to tear apart. Just did the O2 sensors, and now I'm fixing the doors. Anyone who has Siennas, you guys know the problems that comes with. My brother dropped off his truck, so I have to rebuild the manifold. I did one already, but it failed inspection, so I have to do another one. And I haven't had a chance to do much with my my Porsche Boxster, let's be honest. The reality is since all of the fixes, all the videos that I've shown you guys already, majority of the stuff is done. The only thing left are, for example, my soft top. It works perfectly, but the rear plastic is crappy at best, right? Other than that, the only other things are the little odds and ends, like for example, getting a cup holder and moving stuff up and down, right? So that's that. And to be honest, there's not much left to do on this car other than going crazy, which for once I actually want to leave it alone. However, what I am going to do, and what's been bugging me, wheel spacers, guys, wheel spacers. So I've done it for my Z3s, I've done it for my Z4. As you can see, it makes it so much better. Like for example, if you take a look, right, that looks fine, but for me, this is in too much for me. I would like the wheels to be out a little bit more, and that's just me, right? So most people, they care about the gap between the wheels and the fender, right? And that's cool, and I get that. I'm not interested. However, I am interested in seeing this come out a little bit more. See how it's inside? Now, ideally, most people would say that's what you want, right? Because you want the wind, you want everything to just go by and not affect the wheel. I don't know. I want plastic dip. I just want the wheels to look out more. Now, I may regret it. I may want to, take out the spaces afterwards and, put it back to stock, put it back to normal. But for now, being that nowadays wheel spaces are so dirt cheap, under like 25, 30 bucks, and you can get yourself wheel spacers. I mean, and once again, it's up to you. If you want to do a little bit of spacing and not go crazy, you could do something like 10, 15 millimeter. These are 25, okay? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock these, right? Jack it up, put it in, and then bring it back. So as you can see, the wheel to the rotor are spot on, right? There's no gap, no nothing. Afterwards, I'll show you guys what it looks like, with it. And let's be honest, the reasons why I did the lug studs is one thing is when I take off the wheel, it's just not going to damage anything. Likewise, it allows me to put spacers on and not care, okay? For this, let's be honest, it's nothing exciting. It's nothing super cool, right? So I'm not going to film, taking off the wheel and putting on the wheel. That's irrelevant. That's so simple. All of you guys know how to do it, and gals, of course, right? So that's not my concern. So let me take this off. Let me jack this up, put the spacers in, and then we take a look again between the gap here versus where the wheel is to where everything else is. All right? Nothing fancy, right? But here it is. It's on. So all I have to do now is put the wheel back in and just lock things back up. All right? Also, pay attention, it's got to be a 5/130, okay? Because that's your wheel, your lugs configuration. What I'll do is I'll post down what I found on, I bought these on Amazon, right? So you could buy them there, you could buy them on eBay, you could buy them on other places. But what I find is for these billets, the best places are Amazon and eBay, hands down. All right, because they're a dime a dozen now. All right, cool. Let's put it back up. Okay, guys, tell me what you think. As you can see, it's actually flush to this, maybe a little bit more. What I can do is I can test it. So take a look. Here's the hub, the hub. Here's the spacer. Here's my wheel, right? So you can see that there's a decent amount of gap between where it was originally and where it is now. Good news is I have more than enough thread, right, to lock it in place, so there should be no surprises there. I purposely bought longer bolts just because of that. So I'll test out the ride. But already I kind of like the way that, you know, the wheels are standing out a little bit more. Okay? And that's it, guys. That simple. A little bit of work, but it gives your rod that much more you. All right?